Think you know Las Vegas? These 10 experiences will blow your mind. I've been making flights, running cameras, and walking the Strip every time Vegas surprises me. This city is loud, flashy, and impossibly cinematic. And that's the point. For 20 seconds, here's the elevator pitch. Neon, entertainers, high-stakes tables, world-class shows, and landscapes that flip from desert to decadence in 10 minutes. That's what makes Vegas iconic. The contrast between glitz and grit, between neon nights and sunrise hikes. I love the Strip because it never sleeps. Walk it during the day. It's a theatrical set. Walk it at night. The lights sketch the skyline into another planet. The energy is non-stop. Performers, tourists, delivery trucks, limos. Start with Bellagio Venetian Caesar's Palace. Bellagio's fountains are the obvious draw. Venetian's canals are ridiculously photogenic. Caesar's has that Roman theater vibe that feels transportive. Don't just stand in the middle of the pavement, drift. Find the small alleys, side entrances, hotel bridges. Pro tip: stroll the Strip after sunset. The colors pop. Reflections appear in puddles. Reflections appear in windows. The crowds thin on the side streets where you'll find the best frames. If you want a moment of calm, head to the small pedestrian bridges between casinos. Practical note: comfortable shoes, a hydration bottle, and pockets that zip. You'll walk miles without noticing. Stay aware of where you parked or which rideshare pickup zone you'll use later. The Strip can be a maze at midnight. The Bellagio Fountains are the definition of Vegas spectacle. Choreographed water dancing to music with precise timing and drama. Each show lasts a few minutes, but they're engineered to get under your skin and stick with you. From classical to pop, the musical themes shift, and the fountains tell stories in spray and light. Right behind the fountains sits the conservatory, a seasonal floral wonderland that changes with the calendar. Spring blossoms, autumn textures, holiday installations. It's like a botanical Instagram set that never repeats. The detail in those displays is insane. Artisans build whole landscapes inside a casino lobby. Best vantage points? Front row along the lake if you can snag it, or the second-level windows for cleaner lines and fewer heads in frame. Arrive a few minutes early for front row spots and to catch the pre-show lighting. I time my shots to capture the first splash and the peak of motion. Tip: combine a fountain show with a quick conservatory walkthrough. It's a perfect 30 to 45-minute stop that gives you both spectacle and serenity. If you want quieter photos, hit the conservatory right when it opens. Vegas redefined live entertainment. Cirque du Soleil is the poster child. Acrobats, costumes, storytelling. Not a tourist trap, an event. Beyond Cirque, residencies and headline acts. The range is wild. Acrobatic spectacles, magic shows, musical residencies from global stars, aerial work that made my stomach drop, intimate shows that were oddly moving. One standout: a Cirque show blending circus craft with cinematic pace. Those visuals stick for weeks. Booking ahead is key. Top shows sell out fast. You can still find discounts if you plan. Same-day box office lines, apps with released seats, hotel concierge kiosks. Busy weekends, book at least a week out. Weekdays, sometimes last-minute deals. Tip: pick seats with a clear sightline to the main stage. Side stage can be cool, but you might miss central choreography. If you love live production, treat one evening to a major show. It's a Vegas memory that feels valuable, not frivolous. Chapter 4. Fremont Street is Vegas history amplified. Vintage neon, the old-school casino facade's Viva Vision canopy that turns the sky into a digital spectacle. It's grittier and more honest than the Strip, a place where street performers live bands and tourists collide in glorious messiness. The Viva Vision light show is a must-see. It's immersive and goofy and totally Vegas. Street performers range from soulful musicians, wild costume characters. Keep small bills handy because tipping is part of the culture here. The vibe is less polished but more unpredictable, which I love. Best time to visit is evening when the canopy comes alive and the crowd energy peaks. Keep your valuables secure. Downtown is friendly, but pockets are easier to access in crowds. My safety tip: use a front-facing chest pocket or money belt when you're in thick crowds. If you want an elevated moment, hop onto one of the rooftop bars overlooking Fremont for a breather and a different perspective. It's a compact area, so you can bounce between bar shows and neon signs in a single night. Chapter 5. The high roller is the slow magnetic antidote to the Strip's rush, a giant observation wheel that gives you panoramic views of the skyline, the Strip, and the surrounding desert. Each rotation takes about 30 minutes, which is perfect for golden hour or a full nightlight sweep. Sunset rides are cinematic. The sky goes purple, the neon takes over, and the city lights blink alive beneath you. At night, the Strip looks like circuitry, lines of light pulsing towers. If you want to splurge, reserve a cabin with an open bar. It's a private, buzzy experience for small groups. The cabins are spacious, and climate-controlled photographers get clean lines without glass reflections if you angle carefully. I like to stand near the center for the best 360-degree perspective and to keep my wide lens free for sweeping shots. Practical tip: book time tickets to avoid lines and consider sunset slots for the dramatic transition. If you're traveling in a group, a private cabin turns the ride into a memorable cocktail hour with views that outdo most bars. Chapter 6. Seeing the Strip from a helicopter is the quickest route to having your jaw drop. Patterns of light, the river of traffic, the geometry of hotels. Night flights turn the Strip into a constellation. Daytime canyon flights give you scale and silence that's humbling. Helicopter tours to the Grand Canyon are cinematic in a different way. Desert cliffs, dramatic shadows, and a rival that feels like exploration. The sense of scale is impossible to capture from the ground. The Colorado River braided through rock pilots smiling during the approach. Safety matters. Pick reputable operators with clear safety records. Check weather windows. Bring a jacket. Choppers can be chilly. Book sunset or night flights for maximum wow. Plan a daylight trip for canyon colors and textures. Tip: consolidate tours with pickup from your hotel to save hassle. Bring a small camera or wide lens, but remember, your memory of that moment is the real footage. Put the camera down for a minute and just look. Chapter 7. Vegas dining runs the gamut from all-you-can-eat buffets to Michelin-tier tasting menus, and many celebrity chefs have flagship spots here. You can have a casual, perfect steak or an 8-course tasting that feels like theater. That variety is a culinary playground. A few names you'll see on every food map: Gordon Ramsay, Jose Andres, other celebrity kitchens, but also seek out smaller chef-driven restaurants for surprising creativity. Vegas is a place where ambitious dining experiments get big stages. My booking tip: make reservations early for dinner, especially for popular chef restaurants or weekend nights. Look for Prix Fix lunch menus, weekday tasting menu deals. Also, ask concierge about last-minute cancellations. Many places release seats a day or two out. And if you're on a budget, hit a top-rated buffet once or explore Chinatown for incredible value and authentic flavors. Chapter 8. Nightlife in Vegas is a full-contact sport. DJs, lasers, celebrities, and lines that snake around the block. The biggest clubs put on production shows, dancers, props, sound systems that rattle your chest. Daylife, pool parties is the other half: sunlit stages, cabanas, DJs, and a very different kind of intensity. Top clubs and pools have brand names and resident DJs, EDM, hip-hop, upscale bottle service, or a more relaxed lounge. If you want to skip lines, get on guest lists early, reserve a table, or show up before peak hours. Dress codes matter, so check in advance. Pool party tip: book a cabana for shade and a home base. It's worth it for a long day. For clubs, consider pre-game at a bar nearby, then hit the club for the prime hours when doors open to midnight. That's when energy spikes and lines shorten for guests. Safety and budget note. Plan your spending, hydrate, and look after your group. The best nights come from pacing yourself and having a plan for getting back to your hotel when the party winds down. Chapter 9. Casinos are the heart of Vegas, but the experience has layers. Historic table games, modern slot floors, skill-based machines, esports, style options. Whether you're a casual player or a high roller, there's something for everyone. And for everyone, a lesson in discipline. Beginner tip. Set a strict budget and stick to it. Treat gambling like entertainment, not investment. Decide your loss limit before you sit down. Use cash or a preloaded card to avoid chasing losses with a credit swipe. Hidden gem low-limit rooms, local casinos off the strip often give better odds and fewer tourists. These spots are friendly and more relaxed. Can be way more fun if you want to learn games without the glare of massive casinos. Also, take advantage of players' clubs and comps. Even small play accumulates points toward meals or shows. If you're curious, ask dealers polite questions. Most are happy to explain rules and offer pro tips for beginners. Chapter 10. One of my favorite secrets about Vegas: how close wilderness and engineering wonders are. Red Rock Canyon is 30 to 40 minutes west. It's a granite playground hiking-climbing color that contrasts the urban neon. Trails range from easy lookout loops to steep scrambles with payoff views. Hoover Dam is a historic marvel, massive, precise, surprisingly accessible. Guided tours walk you through tunnels, stories of engineering grit. You feel the scale on the walkway looking down at the spillways. It's an entirely different side of Nevada. We covered 10 experiences that make Las Vegas feel like a dozen cities in one. The Strip's energy, Bellagio's spectacle, Cirque's wonder, Fremont's grit, sky shots from the high roller, helicopters, dining highs, nightlife beats, smart gaming, and nature escapes that calm the chaos. If you chase just a few of these, you'll leave with stories, photos, and memories that don't feel touristy. They feel earned. If you loved this list, hit like, subscribe, and share. And tell us your favorite Vegas experience in the comments. I read them, and nothing makes me happier than hearing where you went and what surprised you. I'll keep making hard-to-find travel guides and honest city breakdowns so you know where to go, what to avoid, and how to maximize every hour. Quick sign-off. Thanks for watching. Stay curious. Pack light. Bring comfortable shoes. See you on the next guide. Upbeat energy, more travel hacks, and real moments waiting to be explored. Safe travels.